Discomfort in the pelvic or genital region is something many people experience at some point in their lives, yet it remains a topic that's rarely discussed openly. For countless individuals, feelings of embarrassment, stigma, or simply not wanting to create a fuss can lead to ignoring symptoms that signal something is wrong. However, there are compelling reasons why you should never ignore discomfort down there. Whether you are experiencing mild irritation, pain, itching, swelling, or any other unusual sensation, first and foremost, your body communicates with you through sensations, and discomfort is one of its primary ways of signaling that something needs your attention. Just as you wouldn't ignore persistent chest pain or recurring headaches, discomfort in the pelvic or genital region deserves the same level of concern and prompt action. One of the most important reasons to pay attention to discomfort is that early detection is key to effective treatment for many conditions. Many common issues that cause discomfort in the genital or pelvic area, such as urinary tract infections, UTIs, yeast infections, or sexually transmitted infections, STIs, are highly treatable if caught early. Left untreated, however, these conditions can quickly escalate into more serious health problems. For example, a simple UTI can progress to a kidney infection if not addressed, leading to severe pain, fever, and even long-term kidney damage. Yeast infections, while generally not dangerous, can cause significant discomfort and may lead to secondary skin infections if the irritation is allowed to persist and worsen. Over-the-counter treatments exist, but self-diagnosis isn't always accurate. Other conditions can mimic the symptoms of a yeast infection, so it's important to seek medical advice if symptoms recur or do not resolve quickly. STIs are another major reason not to ignore discomfort. Many STIs can present with symptoms like itching, burning, unusual discharge, or sores. Some, however, may have very mild or even no initial symptoms at all. Ignoring even minor discomfort could mean missing an opportunity to catch an infection in its early stages, when treatment is most effective and the risk of complications is lowest. Untreated STIs can lead to chronic pain, infertility, and increased risk of other diseases, including cancer in some cases. It's also important to remember that discomfort in the pelvic or genital region isn't always related to infection. Conditions such as ovarian cysts, endometriosis, prostatitis, and even certain cancers can present with similar symptoms. Ignoring persistent or unusual discomfort could delay the diagnosis of serious conditions, making treatment more difficult and outcomes less favorable. Pain or discomfort down there can also be a sign of problems beyond the organs themselves. For example, pelvic floor dysfunction, a condition where the muscles supporting the pelvic organs become too tight or too weak, can cause pain, pressure, or the sensation of something not being right. Without proper diagnosis and treatment, pelvic floor problems can affect quality of life and even contribute to issues such as incontinence or sexual dysfunction. For people who are sexually active, discomfort can be especially concerning. It can affect not only physical health, but emotional and relational well-being as well. Discomfort during or after sex may be a sign of infection, irritation, or inadequate lubrication, but it can also signal deeper health problems such as hormonal imbalances or underlying medical conditions. Addressing these symptoms promptly can help prevent complications and restore confidence and comfort in intimate relationships. Ignoring discomfort down there can also have a psychological impact. Worrying about what might be wrong, feeling embarrassed, or experiencing ongoing pain or irritation can take a toll on your mental health. Anxiety, stress, and even depression can arise from untreated or misunderstood symptoms. Taking charge of your health by seeking medical advice can provide peace of mind, reassurance, and the right path to recovery. There is another crucial reason not to ignore these symptoms: protecting others. Many infections that cause pelvic or genital discomfort can be transmitted to sexual partners. By addressing symptoms promptly and following appropriate treatment, you help prevent the spread of infections and protect the health of those you care about. It's also important to recognize that discomfort in the pelvic or genital region is not just an issue for women. Men, too, can experience pain, itching, or swelling that signals infection, injury, or other health problems. Prostatitis, epididymitis, hernias, and testicular torsion are just a few examples of conditions that can cause discomfort in men, some of which require immediate medical attention. For instance, testicular torsion is a true emergency that can lead to permanent damage if not treated quickly. Even children and adolescents can experience discomfort in this area, and their symptoms should never be dismissed. In younger individuals, discomfort may be due to irritation from hygiene products, infections, or, in rare cases, signs of abuse. Open communication and prompt medical assessment can make a significant difference in outcomes. Some people worry that seeking help for discomfort down there will be embarrassing or that their concerns will not be taken seriously. It's important to remember that healthcare professionals are trained to handle these issues with sensitivity and confidentiality. They approach these concerns without judgment and have the expertise to provide the best care possible. Your health and comfort are their top priorities. There are also practical barriers that sometimes prevent people from seeking help. Busy schedules, lack of access to healthcare, or fear of medical procedures can be real obstacles. However, many clinics offer telehealth options, extended hours, and confidential services designed to make care more accessible and comfortable. Taking the first step by reaching out for guidance can open the door to relief and reassurance. Self-care is important, but it's not a substitute for professional medical advice. Many over-the-counter products claim to treat common causes of genital discomfort, but using these without a proper diagnosis can mask symptoms or even make things worse. For example, using harsh soaps, douches, or scented products can disrupt the natural balance of bacteria and irritate sensitive tissues, leading to more discomfort and higher risk of infection. It's always best to consult with a healthcare provider before trying new treatments, especially if symptoms are persistent or severe. In some cases, discomfort may be the result of lifestyle factors that are easily addressed. Wearing tight clothing, using certain hygiene products, or not changing out of wet clothes promptly can all contribute to irritation. Simple changes, such as opting for loose-fitting, breathable fabrics and practicing good hygiene, can help prevent many minor issues. However, if discomfort persists despite these changes, it's important to seek medical advice. Regular checkups and open communication with your healthcare provider can also go a long way in preventing more serious problems. Routine screenings for STIs, cervical cancer, prostate health, and other conditions help catch issues early, often before symptoms appear. Being proactive about your health empowers you to catch small problems before they become big ones. For individuals who are pregnant or planning to become pregnant, paying attention to discomfort down there is especially important. Infections or untreated conditions can have serious consequences for both mother and baby, affecting fertility, increasing the risk of pregnancy complications, or leading to poor outcomes for the newborn. Prompt medical care can ensure the best possible health for both parents and children. Ultimately, listening to your body and responding to discomfort down there with attention and care is an act of self-respect and self-love. It's a way of honoring your health, your well-being, and your future. Don't let embarrassment or fear hold you back from seeking the help you deserve. Trust your instincts, advocate for yourself, and remember that you are not alone. Millions of people experience similar symptoms every year, and effective help is available. In summary, discomfort in the pelvic or genital region should never be ignored. It may be a sign of a minor, easily treatable issue, or it could indicate something more serious that requires prompt attention. Early diagnosis leads to better outcomes, helps prevent complications, and can make a significant difference in your quality of life. Whether you're experiencing mild irritation or severe pain, take your symptoms seriously and reach out to a healthcare professional. Your health, happiness, and peace of mind are worth it.